Welcome into Lone Peak High School. Tonight's 6A heavyweight matchup between the Lehi Pioneers, the defending 6A state champions, and the 9-time state champion Lone Peak Knights. Both teams come into tonight's contest with a 9-6 record. Lone Peak is 2-1 in Region 3, and Lehi is 1-2. Lehi picked up a 69-62 win over Skyridge last Friday, and Lone Peak lost in overtime to American Fork. So big game here tonight between these two Region 3 rivals and storied basketball programs. Quincy Lewis, who started his high school championship career here at Lone Peak, had a state championship last year at Lehi. So first shot by Austin Simon is no good, and Lehi comes up with a rebound. Cole Welch into front court. Picked up by Simon. Gives it to Hawkins. Up top, Peyton Hawkins also starting tonight. So Welch with the ball back. Makes a move on Cogswell. Right-hand shot off the glass is good. And Lehi with the first basket of the ball game. Mitchell. Right side, Cogswell. Austin Simon backs it out, looks out into the corner. Mitchell up top, Fotheringham. Cogswell drives into the lane, strong move, left-hand layup, good. So Ty Cogswell, the big center. The ball is almost thrown away. Durant comes up with it for Lehi, and he scores his first basket of the ball game. Lehi with an early 4-2 lead. Fotheringham to Cogswell. Fotheringham now, they're looking to Cogswell on the baseline. He backs in on Peyton Hawkins, right-hand jump hook, shot good. And back-to-back baskets by Cogswell. Lone Peak, full court pressure. Welch has got it. Easton Hawkins into the front court. Lehi's got numbers. Hawkins all the way, crossover, shot good. And Easton Hawkins gives Lehi the 6-4 lead. 6:15 left here in this first quarter. Jackson Taylor with a fadeaway. His shot's no good. Rebound. Pioneers have got it. Welch into the front court. Leaves it for Easton Hawkins. Hawkins the leading scorer for Lehi. Hesitation move. Spins in the lane. Fadeaway jumper is good. And Easton Hawkins starts off hot with 6 points here in this first couple of minutes of the ball game. Fotheringham dribbles on Durant. Stops. Hesitates. Turnaround jumper. No. Good defense that time by Durant. Peyton Hawkins with a rebound. Welch for the Pioneers. Cross picked up by Mitchell. Step back three. Shot up. No. Rebound. Austin Simon pushes it for the Knights. Splits the defense. Shot in the lane. Up. Basket goes, but they're going to call a foul prior to that shot going in. So Jackson Taylor, second leading scorer for Lone Peak, will inbound the ball underneath, the 6'2 junior. Fotheringham, the big sophomore, maybe the best sophomore in the state. Right side, Taylor. Up top, Mitchell drives in, shot swatted away and out of bounds. Easton Hawkins with another play early in the ball game. 5:09 left here in the first quarter. 8-4 is our score. Cogswell has the ball taken away from behind. Again, Hawkins making plays. Welch pushes it, front court, into the wing. Hawkins, jump shot, free throw line, good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Lehi with an early 10-4 lead over Lone Peak. We'll be back after this. Welcome back into Lone Peak High School. KSL Rewind. I'm Dave Harrison bringing you tonight's Lone Peak Lehi boys basketball game. Both powerhouse basketball programs in 6A here in the state of Utah. And Ening Mitchell brings it up against Hawkins. Hawkins has already started out for Lehi on fire. Ty Cogswell, top of the key. Leaves it for Simon all the way into the lane. Stopped there by Hawkins, and they're going to call a travel. And Hawkins did a good job of setting his feet, forcing Simon to make a different move, and he dragged his foot. So 10-4 is the score. Lehi with the ball. Lone Peak has been really effective in their full court pressure this season. Hawkins stops, pop, shot, no. Cogswell rebounds. Tipped up, and Peyton Hawkins puts it up and almost gets it to go. And a foul underneath on the putback attempt. So Peyton Hawkins already with 2 points. Looks to pick up a couple of more. Lehi jumped out to a big lead on Sky Ridge on Friday night, and then survived a furious comeback to get their first region win. So Enoch Mitchell out of the ball game. Sam Suarez, a 6'5" senior, in for Lone Peak. Suarez averaging 6 points a ball game, and the free throws are both up and good. Cogswell bullies his way down, kicks it, Fotheringham, three, yes. Now pressure in the corner, and the ball is thrown off of the baseline, out of bounds. So Lone Peak has the ball. So 12-7 our score, 3:58 left here in the first quarter. Lone Peak down by as many as 8. Throws the ball away on the inbounds play. Peyton Hawkins with it all the way down, leaves it right side. Easton Hawkins, layup good. So Easton already with 8 points in the ball game. Fotheringham into the corner. Jackson Taylor, shot, good. It's a three. And as Lehi tried to inbound the ball, foul called on Austin Simon. And Easton Hawkins set to inbound. He finds Welch. Welch gets away from his man. He pushes it. Suarez catches up. Hawkins. Free throw line. Fade away. Shot. No. Rebound Taylor. Fotheringham. Into the corner, Austin Simon to Suarez underneath. He's got Fotheringham. Great position, great pass. Foul underneath before the shot goes up. Well, a nice offensive set that time for Lone Peak. Good ball movement. Got the ball into their big man down low, and Lehi was forced to foul. Lehi, number 15, Ashton Schul into the ball game, as is number 30, Jared Martin, the 6'8" senior. And Durant and Welch come to the bench for Lehi. So Suarez underneath, inbounds it to Fotheringham. Fotheringham with a major height advantage. Backs down Hawkins. Turnaround jumper at the free throw line. No good. Good defense. Suarez battles for it. Martin. Suarez comes up with it. Throws it away underneath as Saxon Young gets in the way of it. Jackson Taylor with a loose ball three. Shot good. Just like that, we've got us a 1-point ball game. 2:45 left here. And wide open, Schul goes all the way in, leaves it. Peyton Hawkins, shot good. Good unselfish play that time by Lehi, and they go back up 16-13. 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Drew Fotheringham looks for a pick. Gets the ball down on the baseline to Cogswell. Cogswell backs into big 6'8" Martin. Ball's knocked away. He gives it to Simon. Right-hand layup shot, no good. Rebound, Martin. Martin for the Pioneers is pressured and fouled from behind by Austin Simon. So that's Simon's second foul, I believe. First personal, third team foul. 2:14 left here in the first quarter. Hawkins gets the ball in to Schul again. Pulls up from three. He's open. He hits. Well, Ashton Schul averaging 14 points a game, knocks down a big three there to give the Pioneers a 6-point lead in just under 2 minutes. Fotheringham makes a move out front on Hawkins, gets into the lane, turnaround jumper, shot no good, short again, rebound Easton Hawkins. Pushes it for the Pioneers to the free throw line, finds his man in the corner, Schul, and it's blocked out of the air by Jackson Taylor, who hustles back defensively. And Lehi will have the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Good defensive play that time by Lone Peak. So Logan Brimhall into the ball game for the first time tonight. And Martin with a nice basket. Brimhall up top. Simon left side Suarez. Suarez dribbles against Hawkins. Strong move in the lane. Shot no. The shot goes, but no count because of the foul. Suarez has done a nice job getting into the lane, and that's his offensive game, is get the ball to the basket. Good move there, picked up the foul. So 13 foul on Lehi, and the first on Easton Hawkins. So Suarez left open. Backs into the lane. Up and under move is good. Nice patient offensive move that time by Suarez. And now we've got a delay of game warning, I guess. So Lehi, 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Martin gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins pushes. Left side Schul, he's picked up out front by Brimhall. Great shake move by Schul, and a foul as Ashton Schul shook Brimhall. All Brimhall could do was reach out and grab his arm. So 14 foul on Lone Peak and Ashton Schul has a chance to knock down a couple. Schul with 3 points already. And he hits his fourth. Second free throw is short. Rebound. Lone Peak's got it. Under a minute now left to play in the first quarter. Austin Simon averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists the ball game. Has the ball up top for Lone Peak. He gets a great pick and makes a move to the basket. Really give Ty Cogswell credit for that, as he set a fantastic pick out front, got Simon open. So Saxon Young all the way to the basket for Lehi, and he forces contact with Jackson Taylor. Taylor's going to get called for the foul, so 15th foul on Lone Peak. So the last 33 seconds here in this first quarter, Lehi will have free throws. Saxon Young, 5'10" sophomore, top 10 in assists in 6A this year. Averaging just over 4 a game. And he cannot hit the first free throw. So Trey Amberry looks like checks in for Lone Peak, as does Enoch Mitchell. So shot clock's off, under 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Enoch Mitchell up top. Picked up by Hawkins. Looks to get a pick from Cogswell at the top of the key. Now they drop back in. Lehi drops back into his zone. 8 seconds. Down to 5. Up top, Mitchell can't find anything, and they're going to call Saxon Young with a blocking foul. Really, Lone Peak had nothing. And now 2 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jackson Taylor set to inbounds. 2 seconds left here in the quarter. See if Lone Peak can get a shot off. Brimhall for three. No good. So at the end of the first quarter, Lehigh 23, Lone Peak 17. We'll be back after this. Welcome back into Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind, tonight's ball game. The visiting Lehi Pioneers with a 23-17 lead over the 9-time state champion Lone Peak Knights. So Saxon Young. Lone Peak in a 1-3-1. Oh, alley-oop from Saxon Young to Easton Hawkins for the two-hand hammer. And Lehigh starts out with an alley-oop dunk in the second quarter. Fotheringham picked up front by Durant. Durant, great job defensively. Hawkins gets the ball stolen back away from him, and a foul call on Lone Peak as Lehigh had swarmed the ball. Hawkins had come up with it, but attempted a behind-the-back dribble in traffic, and fortunate to get fouled. So Simon on Young gets beat. Hawkins pump fakes into the corner. Durant, three-pointer, shot short, rebound off of Jackson Taylor out of bounds. Lehigh gets it back. So Lehigh out with a 23-17 lead at the quarter. Started the second quarter off with an alley-oop dunk from Young to Hawkins. So Hawkins with the ball. Up top, drives into the lane. Left-hand layup, shot is good, but they're going to wave it off with a travel. And that could have been a Euro step. It could have been a travel. So Fotheringham brings it into the front court. Broadhead also into the game for Lone Peak now. Fotheringham looks for a pick up top. Now Saxon Young just about steals it away. He finds an open Miller in the corner. Three, air ball. Rebound, Schul gets it out. Hawkins on the run. Hawkins leaves it for Saxon Young. Deep three. Yes! And Lehigh starts out with a 5-0 start to this second quarter. Austin Simon over to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up closely by Hawkins. Into the corner, Taylor. Quick three. Shot, no. Rebound, Miller. Shot. Rebound up and no good. Durant with the Pioneers has the ball. To Young to Hawkins. Oh, and Hawkins throws it away. Gets lucky. Saxon Young comes up with it. Clears it back out to Easton Hawkins. 6:13 left here in the first half. Lehigh with an 11-point lead. Saxon Young, the 5'10 sophomore, gives it left side Hawkins. Hawkins gets a pick from Durant. Kicks it right side. Peyton Hawkins off the glass. Shot, no. Rebound. They're going to call Durant for pushing off Austin Simon. So first team foul on Lehigh.
Into the game for the Knights, Sam Suarez and Ty Cogswell. They replace Steve Mitchell and Campbell.
Suarez and Cogswell back into the ball game for Lone Peak. 28-17 our score. 5:50 left here in the first half. Suarez, three-point land, up top to Cogswell. Cogswell picked up by Peyton Hawkins. Leaves it left side. Simon drives into the lane, kicks it off his own leg, out of bounds, and a turnover on the Knights. And Lehigh with the ball, up 11. Lone Peak yet to score here in this second quarter. Suarez picks up the tough Hawkins, and now Cogswell double teams him, and he throws the ball away. Fotheringham kicks it left side, Jackson Taylor. Hezzy. Suarez, pump fake, shot, good. Young almost has the ball picked off, and Schul comes down and misses the hammer attempt. Lone Peak with numbers. Up top, Taylor. Find the back cutting Simon. Great pass, great shot. 4 quick ones for Lone Peak now. Full court pressure starting to pick up. Hawkins gets the ball in the corner. Saxon Young, three, no, rebound. Fotheringham up high. Fotheringham works against Durant, pulls up three, shot good. 7 straight points for Lone Peak, and they cut the lead to 28-24 with 4:31 left here in the first half. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. 4:31 left here in this first half. 7-0 run for Lone Peak has cut the 11-point Lehi lead down to 4. Full court pressure broken by the Pioneers. Saxon Young pump fakes, gives it to Hawkins. Hammer dunk! Great pass that time, and Hawkins way to finish up high above the room. And a foul on Cogswell as Young tried to get through the screen. Cogswell bodied him pretty good. And an offensive foul called on Lone Peak. So Easton Hawkins has already had a couple of dunks here in region play that have been highlight material. Young into the corner. Easton Hawkins, long three, shot, around and out. Rebound, Taylor. Schul goes down, so Lone Peak has numbers, but great hands that time by Durant. Knocked away and stolen by Easton Hawkins. He's picked up by Fotheringham. Up top, Saxon Young. Durant up top, looks for Hawkins, picked up this time by Suarez, and now he leaves it for Durant, and we've got some pushing and shoving going on with Simon and Young. So Ashton Schul out of the ball game. Cole Welch back in. Trey Amberry steps into the game for Lone Peak, and Austin Simon comes out. Welch in the corner, pressured by Amberry. 24 on the shot. Hawkins gets the pick up top, tries to turn the corner on Suarez, can't, spins it around, left-hand layup, no. Cogswell pulls down the rebound. Fotheringham up against Durant, crosses him over, loses his footing, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Crew Fotheringham. That'll be the 4th team foul on Lone Peak. 2nd on Fotheringham. Fotheringham has not really got on track here in this first half. He's got 6 points, but he's averaging 14 a game. Lehi finally gets it in, and they're going to call Durant for travel. So, seen it all year. Lone Peak goes into this full court pressure defense, and they cause a ton of turnovers. Lehi's done a fairly good job so far this first half of avoiding those turnovers, but a couple here early in the second quarter, and Lone Peak's starting to warm up a little bit offensively. Suarez dribbles and backs in against Hawkins. Leaves it to Amberry. Amberry comes up with it. Into the corner to Fotheringham. 20 on the shot. Back to Amberry. Down low to Suarez. Suarez spins baseline. Shot swatted from behind. And they're going to call Easton Hawkins for a foul there. His 3rd. So he's got to stay out of foul trouble. So it looks like they're going to bring Easton out of the ball game. So Suarez misses a first. So 2:38 left here in the first half. And Lehi maintains a 6-point lead. Their biggest lead of the night has been 11. And it looks like they're going to have Ty Cogswell come out of the game. He's got some sort of a foreign substance on his jersey. I don't know if it's blood or what. So Logan Brimhall back in.
Cogswell.
Suarez with 4 points already tonight for Lone Peak off the bench. And he hits a free throw. So again, full court pressure. Saxon Young works against Taylor. Behind the back dribble at midcourt. We're looking for Durant down low on Brimhall. Jab step, goes baseline around him, reverse layup, shot. No. Shot goes, but they're calling a foul. Well, that's a tough call. It looked like he had free run to the rim, and he made the layup, but they called the foul beforehand, so he's going to have to earn him at the free throw line. So Durant's got a couple of points here in the first half, a chance to get the lead back up to 7 for Lehi. So Durant misses the first of 2. Durant averages 6 points a game and 4 rebounds. Second free throw is good. So Lehi back up 6. 2:18 left here in the first half. Jackson Taylor had an open look, gets it back to Fotheringham, back to Taylor. Good job passing the ball, and Taylor for 3. (31-28), 2 minutes left here in the first half. Saxon Young brings it up against Taylor. Quick step back 3, no good. Fotheringham on the rebound. Fotheringham gets a pick from Brimhall into the lane. Leaves it for Suarez. Suarez backs down Schul. Pump fakes, loses the ball out of bounds. And the official on the outside is going to come in and call a foul on Lehi. So Ashton Schul picks up his first foul. Cogswell back into the ball game. Brimhall goes to the bench. Taylor fights Suarez. Nice play off the inbounds. Misses the first, but he puts back the rebound basket. And just like that, we have got a 1-point ball game. Stolen away now, Suarez. Over to Amberry, into the lane, left-hand layup. Shot, no good, foul. A lot of fouls here in this second quarter. So Welch picks up his third foul. And Amberry looking for his first points of the night. And Lone Peak, for the first time since the opening bell, has tied the ball game up. Trevor Anderson, the 6-foot junior guard, in for Lehi the last minute and a half. And Enoch Mitchell back in for Lone Peak. Jackson Taylor takes a seat. So Amberry tries to give Lone Peak the first lead of the night. And shot no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Cogswell.
Checking into the Knights, Austin Simon.
So Austin Simon back in for Lone Peak. 1:23 left in the first half. 31-31 is our score. Lehi gets the ball in, and immediately Saxon Young loses his feet, and a jump ball situation. And Lone Peak will get the ball back off of the possession. So Jackson Taylor set to come back into the ball game. And they'll give Fotheringham a quick breather. Simon with the ball out front for Lone Peak. They look to get it into Suarez. Suarez fronted by the much smaller Anderson. Now Cogswell takes Durant into the lane, backs him down, left-hand shot off the glass. No. Rebound, go. So Lehi gets the ball. Still working against this tough Lone Peak full court defense. So the ball is inbounded. Schul to Peyton Hawkins over to Young. So Young is fouled by Enoch Mitchell. Lone Peak Coach Robert Ross trying to get the flop call, but nobody was listening. So Young gives Lehi the lead once again, 32-31 with his first of 2 free throws. That's his 5th point, looking for his 6th right here. Shots up and good. Under a minute now left here in the first half of this ball game. Enoch Mitchell picks his dribble up. Right side Cogswell. They go down low. Simon backs in. Schul goes to the baseline, and they're going to call another foul. So Schul not happy with the call.
Austin Simon at the line for the Knights. He shoots 2.
And he misses the first. So Broadhead and Rimhall, a couple of the bigs in for Suarez and Cogswell. Second free throw is also no good. And Lehi brings it up. Saxon Young, hounded by Mitchell. Looks for a pick from Durant. Gets it into the lane. Kicks it right side. Hawkins, 3, shot, no. And the ball is turned over. Anderson's got it to Young. Young and pump fakes left side. Shot, yes. A little show and go for the 2 points. Saxon Young, nice play. 35-31 our score. 9 seconds left here in the quarter. Taylor, top of the key, 3. Misses, rebound, fought for. And that is the end of our first half. Lehi leads the Lone Peak Knights 35-31. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back into Lone Peak High School. Tonight's Region 3 matchup between the Lehi Pioneers and the Lone Peak Knights. It's turned out to be a good one. We expected as such. Lehi started out, outscored Lone Peak by 6 in that first quarter. Lone Peak came back and outscored Lehi 14-12 in the second quarter. And now we've got half-court zone defense. Durant, free throw line jumper. Shot, no good. Rebound, Fotheringham. Lehi did a pretty good job of breaking that half-court zone trap, just unable to convert on the open jumper. And Hawkins with a cheap foul out front on a reach was
his 3rd personal.
So that's just his 3rd. So Cogswell hands it off to Enoch, and Enoch loses his footing. Swings it back over to Taylor, back in the corner. Simon out front, Fotheringham. Just underway here in the second half at Lone Peak High School. Taylor comes off a 3, looks for a foul, doesn't get it. Rebound, Enoch Mitchell, Austin Simon, misses the putback. Schul for 3. And he connects. Schul's been shooting the ball really well tonight. That's 7 points for him already. Cogswell. He's got Peyton Hawkins on his back. Muscles him down. Reverse layup is good. Ty Cogswell, a big, strong, athletic center. He's a tough guard down low. So Schul now with a hander, layup. Great pass for Peyton Hawkins. And Lehi breaks that full court pressure, turns it into a layup. 40-33 is our score. 6:25 left here in the third quarter. Mitchell down to Cogswell. Cogswell backs in. Layup. No. And wide open layup by Austin Simon, and he just missed it. So Welch splits the double team, and Lone Peak's going to pick up a cheap foul. So Cogswell picks up his third.
First team foul of the period.
So Lehi with the ball. 40-33 is our score. Schul back right side to Welch. He goes all the way in. Right hand layup counted and a foul. Schul with a strong move to the basket. Gets hit upside the side of his head. Is able to convert. And Schul now with 11 points. Chance to put Lehi up by 10. They were up 4 at the half. Schul hits. Good start for Lehi in this second half. 5:50 left in the third quarter. Lone Peak with the ball down 10. Fotheringham picked up by Hawkins. Hawkins has got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls. Suarez up top. Drives on Peyton Hawkins. Shot up too hard. Rebound. Suarez comes down with it. Swings it up top. Fotheringham. 3. No. But a foul underneath on Schul, it looks like again. It's going to be his third foul, and the second team foul here. 5:32 left in the third quarter. Fotheringham with the inbound. Drives into the lane, step back, pushes off, and gets called for the offensive foul. And that was just a little too obvious. He tried to cross him back over, put his hand on his back. Fotheringham did, and just pushed off. So Welch now on the run into the front court. 3-on-2, we find Hawkins. Ball gets tipped away out of bounds by Jackson Taylor as Lehi tried to find Schul for another 3, but it got knocked out of bounds. So Cole Welch, 5'10 senior, 8th in 6A in assists, gets the ball into Hawkins. He goes all the way in. Double clutch layup is good. Thought about dunking it. Ball got tipped away right at the last second, so he recovered and laid it in. So 12-point lead now. Lehi's biggest on the night. Jackson Taylor. Baseline. Eating Mitchell. Can't find anywhere to go with it. Finally turns. Left-hand shot, no good. Taylor to Suarez. Pump fake. Shot up and in. Suarez with his 9th point. Nice play underneath. And now Welch all the way back down to the corner. Schul, fadeaway 3. No. Rebound, Brimhall. Austin Simon averages 10 points a game for Lone Peak. He's got the ball up front, picked up by Easton Hawkins. Up top, wide open, Enoch Mitchell. Pump fakes, drives on Schul. Shot good. Couple of quick baskets by Lone Peak. And now Lehi almost throws the ball away out of bounds. Got lucky to keep that ball going their possession. So subs coming in now. Durant and Easton Hawkins coming off the floor. Martin in. And Saxon Young, who had a nice first half, also back into the ball game for Lehi. Lehi inbounds, Welch to Schul. They've got numbers. Schul on the run, looks into the corner, pulls up himself, shot, short, gets his own rebound, good hustle, gets it back, pump fakes the 3, goes baseline on Taylor. Tries to skip it into the corner to Hawkins, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Lone Peak. 4:06 left here in the third quarter. Lehi's led by as many as 12. Lone Peak has yet to lead in the ball game. So now they're going to put Easton Hawkins back in the ball game. They've got to be careful with him. Their leading scorer and rebounder has got 3 fouls already. So Peyton Hawkins will come out of the ball game. So Young inbounds it to Hawkins. Gives it back to Young. He's hounded there by Enoch Miller out by midcourt. Under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. 14 on the shot. Lehi trying to get set into a look. Hawkins picked up by Suarez. Crossover left. 3. No. Rebound. Cogswell. Brimhall brings it across midcourt. Up top to Cogswell. Left side, Jackson Taylor. Back to Cogswell, who backs down in on Martin. Kicks it up top to Enoch. Back to Cogswell. He goes baseline, spins, left-hand jumper. No. Gets his own rebound, fights it, puts it back up, and he's fouled on the rebound. So Cogswell does a good job of staying with the play there. And Martin picks up his first, the third team foul on Lehi. So Cogswell now a chance to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. And his first free throw is no good. Amberry comes in now. And Enoch Mitchell goes to the bench for Lone Peak. So Schul and Suarez are going back and forth, and the official didn't like something that he heard over there. Schul tends to play a little bit with his emotions on his sleeve. And now the official is making Suarez come out of the ball game. I'm not sure what happened there. Looks like maybe he's got a bloody lip, so. Cogswell tries to hit the second of 2 free throws. Cogswell yet to score tonight. And he puts that free throw up and in. So Young, down court, backs it off. Picked up by Jackson Taylor out front. Mismatching shoes by Taylor. Hawkins up top, left side, Schul. Quick 3, shot no, rebound. Cogswell fights for it. Welch comes up with it. Easton Hawkins backs in on Brimhall. Turns around, spins. Cogswell plays good D, gets right in front of that shot. A little bit of contact there, but good, strong defensive position by Ty Cogswell. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Cogswell. Lehi with the ball. 2:51 left here in the third quarter. Welch to inbound it. He throws that out of bounds over the head of Easton Hawkins. And Lone Peak will get the ball out of bounds on the far baseline. Austin Simon into the front court for the Knights. Saxon Young picks him up. Nice move into the lane, kicks it left side. Cogswell open 3, yes! Cogswell with a big shot. And now Martin's got the ball, almost loses it. Clears it to Hawkins. Hawkins into the front court. Pulls up. 3 of his own. Buckets. And Hawkins answers. 15 for Easton on the night. Cogswell now looks down low to Austin Simon. He has the ball picked away from behind by Hawkins. And now they're going to call a foul on the floor. Saxon Young, I believe, is going to get called for his second, the fourth team foul. So Lone Peak with the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. 48-41, Lehigh with the lead. And the shot up and in by Jackson Taylor. 48-44. Martin double teamed in the corner, and it looks like he may have stepped on the sideline. And before he does that, Lehigh gets a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this.
We would like to thank home court flooring.
Welcome back to Lone Peak High School, KSL Rewind. I'm Dave Harrison. Good ball game tonight between two Region 3 opponents, Lehigh and Lone Peak. Lehigh, the defending 6A state champion. So Lehigh will have the ball. 1:52 left here in the third quarter.
Pioneers to inbound.
A lot of fouls called in this ball game. We'll see how that affects the end of this. Welch is double teamed. Left side, Sewell, three. No, Hawkins, with a miss. Simon with a rebound. Pulls it down for Lone Peak. Pushes it up quickly. Picked up by Welch, who cuts off the baseline. Good job defensively. Cogswell out front. Durant picks him up. Durant's done a nice job on Cogswell tonight. Taylor, quick three in the corner. Shot no good. Rebound. Brimhall underneath. Pump fakes. Goes up. Reverse layup. Good. And Logan Brimhall with a nice play right there. And the ball gets back. Stolen. Shot up and in by Simon. And he gets fouled. So a chance right here for Lone Peak to take their first lead of the night. And that's a big foul on Hawkins. Lehigh's top guy now with 4 fouls. So Sewell comes in and Easton Hawkins comes out of the ball game. So Lehigh's going to have to play without their top guy who's out with 4 fouls. So a chance for Lone Peak to take the first lead of the night, and they cannot do it. Shot no good. Saxon Young fouled in the backcourt. Another silly foul in the backcourt by Lone Peak and Austin Simon. I think that might be his 4th. So Drew Toulson into the ball game for the first time tonight for Lone Peak. And we've got a tie game, 48-48 with a minute left here in the third quarter. Saxon Young works on Toulson. We got Sewell with a crossover move. Gets swatted by Cogswell. Great defensive play. Durant fights for the ball, gets it back, shoots and scores. Great job by Drew Durant right there. Active hands right there as Cogswell came over, made a great block. But loose ball on the floor goes Lehigh's way. So Toulson holds it up top. Jackson Taylor, 19 left in the quarter. 12 on the shot, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Sewell. Jackson Taylor, the 6'2 junior, averaging 14 points a game, set to inbound. He goes into Amberry. 11 on the shot. Down to 7 on the shot. Cogswell pulls up for 3. Miss. 8 seconds in the quarter. Welch, front court. Corner. 3, Durant. No. So at the end of the third quarter, Lehigh on top, 50-48. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind, getting set to start the fourth quarter in what's turned out to be a really good ball game between Lone Peak and Lehigh.
Knights will inbound to start.
So Lone Peak gets the ball to start. And they have yet to lead in the ball game. They've tied it 2 different times here in this second half, but unable to take a lead. So Fotheringham dribbles against Durant, and another whistle. And an out. Looks like we'll get a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break and be right back.
For Timeouts, number 12.
Back at Lone Peak High School, 7:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Lehigh leads Lone Peak 50-48. Lone Peak trying to improve to 3-1 in region play, and Lehigh trying to improve to 2-2. So ball inbounded. Fotheringham's got it for the Knights. Picked up by Durant as he comes across midcourt. Durant, big, tall, athletic sophomore. And wow, ticky-tack. As we mentioned, there's been a ton of foul calls in tonight's ball game. They've let them play a little bit, but really there's been a lot of ticky-tack fouls called. Easton Hawkins with 4 personal fouls for Lehigh is still on the bench. Fotheringham now drives on Durant, pulls up baseline. Shot good. Really nice stop and pop there by Fotheringham. And now Fotheringham is hurt in the backcourt. And the Lehigh folks are upset at the fact that they blew the whistle and stopped the game as Lehigh had a 5-on-4 advantage. Fotheringham came down, looks like on his right ankle. Looks like he'll be okay. He's limping off. But Lehigh's still not real happy about the fact that they had that one-man advantage taken away from them on the whistle. But regardless, 50-50 is our score. Lehigh will have the ball, 7:16 left in the ball game. We'll see if Fotheringham can get back in. He's a key component to the Lone Peak success. Between him and Jackson. Got a little motion offense now by the Pioneers. They've got Durant wide open underneath. Pump fake. Shot up. No good. And a foul. He pumped Amberry out of the way. And then Suarez came in and fouled him on the second. So Durant does a nice job getting to the free throw line. Durant with 3 points on the night. And able to hit the first of 2. So Lehigh goes back on top. And Amberry out. Fotheringham back into the ball game. He looks like he's okay. Second free throw, no good. Fotheringham with the rebound. Quickly down court to Simon. Leaves it, Fotheringham, 3. Got it. And Lone Peak takes the first lead of the night, 53-51 with 6:45 left here in the ball game. Durant brings it into the front court, working against this tough Lone Peak full court pressure. Cole Welch backs it up, and Lehigh gets set into an offensive set. Suarez picks up on Welch. 14 on the shot. Suarez all the way out on Welch. Welch tries to shake him. Suarez finds Hawkins in the corner. Back to Suarez up top. 5 on the shot. 4 on the shot. Crosses him over into the lane. Pump fake shot. Swatted. Suarez with a great play defensively. And he's letting Welch know about it. So Lone Peak with a little bit of momentum. 6 minutes left here in the ball game. Lone Peak with their first lead of the night, up 53-51. Fotheringham works against Durant. Trying to find Taylor, who's working against a much smaller Welch. Now Suarez goes strong move, leaves it for Simon in the lane, and fouled, it looks like, by Durant. So second team foul on Lehigh. And Easton Hawkins back into the ball game for the Pioneers. Cole Welch takes the seat. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So we'll take a timeout, and we'll be back after these messages. Got a good one here at Lone Peak High School. Dave Harrison here with you for KSL Rewind. Lone Peak with a 53-51 lead. The first lead they've had all night has come the last minute or so here in the fourth quarter. Lone Peak tries to get the ball inbound. Taylor gets it right side Cogswell. Cogswell tries to leave it for Suarez. Finally gets it to him. Fotheringham now up top. Right side Taylor. Out front to Simon. Lone Peak taking their time. Looks to get a good shot up. Simon drives on Saxon Young and loses the ball out of bounds. It looked like he tried to put a little shoulder into Saxon Young. And now after discussion, ball goes back to Lone Peak. So Lone Peak maintains possession. They get the ball underneath Suarez. Great pass. He can't finish. Gets the rebound back. Kicks it out to Fotheringham. Fotheringham guarded by Schul. Dribbles with the left hand. Out top to Cogswell. Back to Fotheringham. Schul right up in his grill. Fotheringham tries to make a move baseline. Schul stays in front of him. Great defense. Now he's double teamed. Loses it to Cogswell. Up top, Taylor shot no good. Good job defensively that time by Lehigh. Saxon Young pushes it all the way. Right side, Hawkins, good. Really good job that time by Saxon Young. Now Cogswell saves a bad pass. Jackson Taylor out top to Fotheringham. 53-53 is our score. 4.5 minutes left here in the ball game. Simon looks down low to Suarez, and Schul called for a foul. I think that's Schul's fourth. And the fourth, third team foul on Lone Peak. Ball inbounded to Fotheringham. Free throw line jumper's good. Quiet 13 points tonight for Fotheringham. But he puts Lone Peak back up by 2, and now there's a foul in the backcourt. It looks like Jackson Taylor is going to get called for that foul, his second and third team foul. Again, active whistles tonight. The officials very active in the ball game. Durant has the ball for Lehigh. Saxon Young works against Austin Simon. Young all the way to the basket, right-hand floater's good. And Saxon Young really just took that right at Austin Simon. Crossed him up, got it into the lane, and then just left it with a little drop shot. Left side, Cogswell's got it. It's picked up by Peyton Hawkins. Into Simon. The ball knocked away from behind by Young. Great job defensively. Young's got it back for the Pioneers. Right side, Hawkins. And Cogswell saves that pass. It was meant for Hawkins, and Hawkins had a clear lane to the basket. Ball inbounded to Hawkins. 3:35 left in the game. Tie ball game. Lehigh and Lone Peak. Young turns the corner, steps back, 3 off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound, Fotheringham. Finds Simon down court. Looks for Schul. Crosses him over. Shot is up and good. And Lone Peak takes the 57-55 lead. Young had made a nice move to get open, just was not able to finish the basket. So he's picked out picked up by Jackson Tyler. Back to the motion offense. Back cut, shot, good. Great pass by Saxon Young. And he finds Peyton Hawkins for his 10th point of the night. And we're back to tied up at 57 with 2:40 left in the game. Fotheringham against Durant. Turns the corner all the way to the basket. Reverse layup. Shot comes out. That would have been a circus shot there. Young behind the back. Picked up. Kicks it right side. Durant. Out to Young. 2:20 left in the game. And Easton Hawkins picked up by the big 6'6" Cogswell out front. See if Hawkins tries to get to the basket. Now they're backing off. Under 10 on the shot clock. Hawkins past Cogswell, right hand, shot, no. Rebound, Peyton Hawkins up and in. So Peyton Hawkins followed up Easton Hawkins' miss. And Lehi goes back up on top. 1:50 left in the game. Fotheringham on Durant. Jackson Taylor to Cogswell. Cogswell picked up by Peyton Hawkins. Cogswell leaves it for Simon to Suarez. Suarez backs his way in to Simon. Motion. Right-hand layup. Shot. No. Hawkins with a rebound all the way down to Shule, who's open. Layup. Yes. And just like that, Lehi up. 61-57. 1:19 left in the game. Fotheringham goes all the way to the basket. Right-hand layup is good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. With our score, Lehi 61, Lone Peak 59, 109 left in the game. Back at Lone Peak High School, 109 left here in the ball game. Lehi up 61-59. Crew Fotheringham with a nice play right there by Lone Peak to put them down just 2 to cut that lead. And we'll see if Lehi can get the ball up court. They do. Shule into the front court. See if they'll back it out. They do. Hawkins out to Young. So man-to-man coverage by Lone Peak. Under a minute, 55 seconds left. Hawkins goes baseline, pulls up, shot, yes! That's a money bucket right there. 45 seconds left. Fotheringham works against Durant, goes all the way to the lane, turnaround jumper, shot, yes! Another big shot by Fotheringham. So 35 seconds left. And Lone Peak decides they're going to want to take another quick timeout. So 35 seconds left of the game. Lehi up 2. Welcome back in. Lone Peak and Lehi. 35 seconds left in the ball game. And Lehi holds on to a 2-point lead. They've led basically throughout the game other than a couple of 2-point leads that Lone Peak's had here in the fourth quarter. See if Lehi can get the ball in bounds. Up by 2. So Young has it. Brings it into the front court. Lehi's going to want to burn as much time as they can. They get the ball to Durant at the free throw line. He gets it back out to Young. 23 seconds left and a foul. And Saxon Young will go to the free throw line. And Fotheringham, I believe, has just picked up his 5th and has fouled out of the game. So Lone Peak will have a full minute to replace him, so they'll take the time and talk as a team, it looks like. So that was the 4th team foul on Lone Peak. So the next foul will put Lehi in the bonus. They get the ball into Hawkins. Hawkins hounded and fouled, and they finally call it on Jackson Taylor. So 18 seconds left in the game. And just like Friday night for Lehi, it's going to come down to hitting free throws at the end of the ball game. They had an 18-point lead evaporate in the fourth quarter against Skyridge last Friday and did not hit free throws down the stretch. So we'll see if they finish a little better here tonight. And Easton Hawkins knocks down the first. Hawkins now with 18 points. He's played much of this game in foul trouble. Big one here. Gets it. 2-possession game, under 18 seconds. Jackson Taylor into the front court. Cogswell. Back to Taylor. Pulls up for three. Leans in looking for a foul. Can't get it. And Lehi with a rebound. Stolen back by Lone Peak. Shot. Off the back of the iron. No good. And that is the end of the ball game. The Lehi Pioneers come into Lone Peak and beat the Lone Peak Knights 65-61. So Lehi improves to 10-6 and go even 2-2 in region play. A great showing tonight by Easton Hawkins and the rest of the Lehi Pioneers, who've now won 2 in a row in region play. Thank you for joining us. KSL Rewind. I'm Dave Harrison. We'll talk to you again soon.